Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with the IRS. Welcome to my YouTube. It's the home of the 5-minute or less video. That's good for you, and I don't want to bore myself. Anyway, I've worked over around 10,000 cases. I've been doing this, God, for 5 decades. Next year it'll be 5 decades. Don't I look good? Anyway, I have a whole team of former IRS agents that work with me, and we're available for representation and consultation work. Anyway, I do these videos for 3 reasons. Just so you know, I go over this all the time. My job is to educate you so you know what the truth is. 2, I want to inform you from an IRS insider perspective what you need to know. And number 3 is big, so you don't get ripped off. The reason I started this YouTube, because I was just looking around to see what information there was on YouTube. I hadn't been a big YouTuber, and I was embarrassed by what this industry was putting up on YouTube, to be correct. There's a lot of people reading scripts. A lot of people don't know what they're doing. When you get your information, I want to be honest, there's a lot of good people outside IRS. Maybe about 5% are really good, but you really want to go to the people who work for IRS. You know, that should make good common sense to you. If you've worked for IRS, you know what the methodologies are. We have about 250 years of direct IRS work experience. I'm not doing a big promo. You can hire anyone the hell you want. Don't make a difference, but I'm just saying, if they work for IRS, they know what they're doing. Today, you know what I did today, which is kind of really different, is I went to IRS, and I'm looking at the questions and answers that IRS puts for offers and compromise. So I'm going to answer them actually how an agent would answer them, not this nice really answer IRS gives. And the first question that they have for offers is, how do you know if the offer and compromise is right to you? Very, very simple answer. You need to know if you can qualify. And how do you qualify? Go to the IRS pre-qualifier tool at IRS, and you will find out whether you can qualify for an offer and compromise. Marie, just wait a minute. So, and how do you do that? Look up IRS offer pre-qualifier tool. But that in itself is kind of accurate. It gives you a ballpark of whether you can or not. To be honest, you have to give a professional a 433 433 OICA to find out if you qualify. Generally, if you're showing me your financial statement, I'll tell you within seconds if you qualify for an offer and compromise. There's a very specific formula for offers and compromise, and here it is. You must give IRS the total liquidity value of your assets. If you were to sell everything and you could get $100,000, your home's discounted 20%, you must at least give IRS that. And at the end of the day, what IRS is going to do, they're going to look at your income and expenses. IRS is going to lock you into what expenses you can take on your financial statement. You're actually going to have actual expenses, but IRS is going to say, no, these are the only ones they're allowed according to our standards. That's how you know if you qualify. The IRS offer tool gives you a good start, but then there's a lot of tricks that you need to know about that sometimes you can get the offer through if you do this and that and this and that. And that's where you got go into someone skilled to find out. If you have small dollar amount, do the offer and compromise yourself. You fill out the 433 AOIC, the 656, which is the page you actually make your offer on, and go to it. But if you owe a lot of money, there's a lot of little maneuvering you can do. I want to say tricks, for a lack of a better word. There's ways to go ahead and make your financial statement a little more attractive to IRS to accept it, and that's what a tax pro is really going to do. Don't go giving your money to a big firm who's going to promise you. You only give your money to a person who will look at your financial statement and let you know if you qualify. And only 3 people can do that. Either they've got to be enrolled by IRS, an attorney, a CPA, or an enrolled agent. They're the only people licensed. That's why us former IRS agents are going to know instantly. So remember, if you want to go ahead and give your money to someone, make sure you're qualified for an offer or don't do it. So remember, the offer tool is the start. You want to go to someone and you make sure all your tax returns are filed. You're going to have to be current with estimate payments and tax filings. You're welcome to leave me a comment. I'm available for a consultation. We do not file any offers and compromise unless we look at your financial statement for free. Thank you for listening to my video. If you have an offer, go to it. If you have a federal tax lien, IRS will release the lien once the terms of your offer are accepted. Thank you.